Hey, what's up guys? Jackson here with Toasty DIY, and today I'm going to be showing you guys something pretty special. So, Matt and I recently, I'm going to go and get out of this hallway because it is super echoey. We've recently decided to go on a new business endeavor, and we've had a lot of people ask us for a long time, hey, do you guys sell your PCs? Do you want to sell them? Blah, blah. Of course we want to sell them, but we're finally opening a new business where we will indeed be selling our PCs. So I'm going to show you guys around the new office space. And also, I just randomly decided to film this, so sadly I don't have Matt here with me, but we will have a lot of content because we haven't even taken over the space yet, so it's gonna be a little bit, but we'll have a lot of content we do together on this new space. But let's go ahead and flip the camera around and just show everything. So, if you guys didn't know, we have our own office space, okay? And it's near this space. It's relatively close to this space as well. And we decided, recently that we were gonna move office spaces and everything. And so you guys have probably seen our new one. It's pretty awesome, we really like it. And so this space here is actually part of our old space, but we're actually going to be getting the whole entire first floor now. So this is an actual office building. It is commercial and everything, and it does allow foot traffic, and just retail to an extent. But we're actually going to be doing, we will have retail. We will have an actual point of sale service. We're also going to be going through Shopify, so we will be able to actually sell PCs in person and online, basically. So I'm really excited to do that. This room here that I'm gonna go and show you guys too is like a complete disaster right now. It's kind of like a storage room, but this is one of the biggest rooms down here, I would say. Altogether, we're gonna be getting about, I'd say, like 1,500 to 2,000 square feet roughly. And that could be including the hallway, that could be without it, I'm really not too sure. But we'll get the whole entire floor. So essentially the hallway, the bathrooms, and the closets, everything will be ours on the floor. But this space here, I'm really not sure what we're gonna do with it yet, because the whole idea is, we do want to allow foot traffic, and so we think, because this is the entrance essentially, it's not the prettiest or anything, but hey, we'll be able to have a sign out front for our new company, which I'm not gonna say the name yet. We'll wait till Matt's actually on the video and we are completely officialized. But essentially, we're wanting one of these two rooms probably to basically be like the showroom floor, where and I'm probably thinking the big one, we'll probably have some PCs, kind of lined up, and just some demo stuff to kind of see how things work. We'll probably show some do's and don'ts of PCs, because the whole idea is we want to give you guys, both fans and just random people, the best deals they can find, and just the best support, just the best everything when it comes to buying a computer from us. This room right here, I can't open just yet. It's still currently occupied, so we're working on that. But going down to here, there is technically another entrance, but it's not a main entrance, so we don't really use it. But if you guys ever really followed us before, you'll probably recognize this space. This is our old office. So yeah, old office. I really do think this is probably where the magic's gonna happen, or at least a decent amount of it, because, well, Matt and I built PCs in here for quite a while. It worked really well for us. It's pretty messy right now. I'm gonna clean the floors. But I think these two rooms here are going to be where a lot of the PC building happens. So these desks do come with the office. These are actually our old desk, and we just left them here. So I have a feeling these are going to be benchmarking stations or testing stations of some sort, especially these two. These would be really good just to throw a monitor in each one, keyboard, mouse, have everything ready to go, like quick disconnect and all that, so we can just test out our stuff after we build it. And then some nice storage area, both in the closet and in that corner there. This room here, I think, will actually be where we kind of get some type of assembly line going. So I think we're gonna have a lot of table space in here. We might line the whole wall with table space, or maybe a couple walls. It's nice too, because if you have more than one person working, if we have someone building and someone benchmarking, they can communicate really easily between these two rooms, but they're still separate in a way. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, these rooms all together, this is a few hundred square feet worth of building space. So that's should be plenty, as long as we're not doing like any super large scale production, of course. A little storage closet here. It's pretty cute. Honestly, I really don't know what's gonna go in here. I think this room here will very likely be storage. That's one of the biggest things that we're gonna need here, is because if we're gonna be having a retail business of sorts where we're doing online and in-person shopping, we are going to need shelves on shelves on shelves. And I'm almost thinking inventory style shelves, where you could essentially just walk into this room, and then from here, you know, on going, you know, vertically or in columns, I guess you could say, we'll have shelving lining, you know, both the walls and the middle of the room to have cases, motherboards, CPUs, RAM, just everything you could think of. Here's some of our old drawings that are still there. We thought we weren't getting the space back, and here we are. We're getting, you know, we're rebuying it basically. This room here, very long story. Landlord's super cool. He's a really awesome guy. And yeah, long story short, he got all this antique china a long time ago, and I'm trying to probably help him sell it. So hey, if anybody wants to buy some fine china and a bunch of antique stuff, you know where to come. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the basic tour of the space. Like I said, well, once we are in the space, I'm going to show you guys this room as well. It's basically the size of the other rooms. It's a pretty decent sized room. This is the smallest room here. And you know, the camera does it pretty justice in showing how small it is. It's not tiny by any means, but as far as compared to the other rooms, it's about half the size of all the other rooms. It does have a nice little closet though. So I don't know, this room right here, I'm kind of thinking maybe having a desk going longwise here and having this be like the point of sale room. Like basically if someone wants to come in and buy something, they'll come in here. A computer set up with a point of sale machine. We'll be able to keep track of inventory in here and everything. I'm really not sure about the center room. Honestly, what we might end up doing is just saying showroom here, point of sale room / maybe some more showroom. And then this room here connects to, gotta jog here, this room here. So there's a door right here, and yeah, just go straight into that room. So once we get that room and the whole entire floor, you know, we'll be able to basically just have this door open as well. And I don't know, you know, I mean, it could be more storage, or it could be more building and testing space. You know, I'm not really sure. We will need to have some type of fulfillment too. So that actually, you know, that just gave me an idea. We might need that room just for fulfilling orders and everything. You know, we will be getting, you know, Dymo label printer and everything. Yeah, you know, we're planning on going pretty all out with this whole entire operation. It's going to be very low scale to start. You know what I mean? Matt and I have done a very good job at saving money. And so, you know, we will have a decent amount of investment to put into the new company, but it is a very small investment for a startup company. So ideally, you know, we'll be able to pay for the space for at least a few months, and we'll be able to afford, you know, the first run of supplies, and to be able to pay someone, at least one person, I'd say, to be able to actually work for us. Because the whole idea is that this is a whole separate company from Toasty Bros, kind of like Toasty DIY. It's gonna be a whole separate thing from Toasty Bros, and it's just gonna be like its own thing. You know, Matt and I are still gonna be the owners of it, but it's separate from you know, what we do, because, well, Toasty Bros is not set up to sell anything, and we don't sell anything. So this new company will be a way for us to finally do that, and we're pretty excited about it. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And like I said, there's gonna be a lot of updates in this to come. This is like a very rough draft update because we have done nothing. We literally, I just came down here because we know that we're going to be getting the floor in the business. So I figured, hey, why not let you guys in on the little sneak peek of it. And stay tuned though, make sure you subscribe to Toasty DIY to see a bunch of behind the scene content, because if you want to see any updates about this new computer journey as far as selling and buying and doing all that stuff goes, it's all going to be on Toasty DIY, so make sure you subscribe.